Let's get this session started. Hey folks, grab a seat. It's time to get the scoop. Bakers in session serving justice with a whoop. From sunny Cali courts to the heartland's dusty halls, we'll spin the yarns of trials big and small. Oh, Baker in session, tales old and brand new. Some make you laugh, some will leave you in a stew. Gavels dropping beats, witnesses take the stand. Join the fun, y'all, across this great land. Hey. Classic papers like OJ or that moonshine bust. Fresh headlines steaming hot, in Baker we trust. Murder in the Midwest, scams down south so sly. We'll break it down with grins, no need to cry. East Coast embezzlers, West Coast wild rides. Supreme Court showdowns where the big shots collide. From petty thefts to plots that twist and turn, Baker's got the stories that'll make you learn and burn. Oh, Baker in session, tales old and brand new. Some make you laugh, some will leave you in a stew. Gavels dropping beats, witnesses take the stand. Join the fun, y'all, across this great land. Famous folks in hot seats, underdogs who win. We'll cheer the verdicts, dive right in. Coast to coast adventures in the name of the law. Baker's here to share it without a single flaw. Hit subscribe, don't miss the legal ride. Baker in session where the laughs collide. Fade out, radio roll.
Good morning, good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be. And so glad to see you. And my apparent grumpiness is overstated. I had a nice massage this morning after doing my late night show. Thank you all so much for joining me at 3 a.m. in the morning, making it fun to hang out and just tickety tick 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 talk for a bit. And good things about ratchets. Ratchets don't change. If you are working on a farm, go out into your garden shed and look at your hoe. The hoe looks exactly like the hoe looked yesterday, looked like the hoe your dad used to use, and the hoe your dad used to use on the farm, or mother. We are equal opportunists on this channel, and everyone can be swinging that hoe. There's no happy endings with this lady who does my massages. I think she's a masochist because she hurts me like hell, but that crink I've had in my back for 2 weeks is gone now, and I am great. Hey, Kate. Your hoe is dirty. Well, I know for a fact that Dave likes hoes to be extra dirty. He doesn't clean them after. Will Beth, top of the morning to ya. Oh, 2 brains, 1 thought. A hoe is a hoe is a hoe. 304 all the way. But just because you a hoe doesn't mean you ain't a grifter. As the only legally recognized grifter on any platform done by Brother Counsel after doing his grifting test, I feel that I have to reach out to Brother Counsel, and we might need to give, when famous people get famous, someone will give them that fake doctorate that, oh, you're a doctorate in engineering at Columbia High, just so we can maybe get some alumni money for you. And I feel Grifter High, I'll have to see if I can get a hold of Brother Counsel, because I think we might have our first honorary grifter. Even without doing the grifting test, I think we have a winner, because you might all have heard our girl Lindsey is out there making videos, dropping bombs, and making it not rain, because it's not about the money. It's not about the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's all about the, I'm just going to tell the truth. So she made a video yesterday that I might be able to find if I go into her account. Yes. And we're going to watch that because, I like my town bicycles. I live in a socialist country, so sharing is caring. And this woman is very socialist with La Lalas de Tuna. Purple Pixie Dust found me through Uncle and brought a counsel through you. Yes, lovely people, both of them. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. Grandy, you ain't no grifter. Grandy is right now, if you can spare a little money, he is running 2 separate GoFundMe, one in his own name. I believe he still has that one up, and another one that's run by his friend that is looking for $2,850, I believe, dollars to keep him going. For $20 a week, you can support your own towel. That'll keep him with food. $100, you can keep your towel driving in his mom's Porsche. And for no, is that $50? And $100 will go to tuition for the law degree that he last year, I believe, said after the first year of law school he dropped out of. So you go support a towel, and you might get the crustiness. I still hear Sarah Bone, give me money, give me money, give me money, even if she was talking about Jorge's ex-wife and not herself. Exactly. I want to watch it Dolby Vision. I'll do it as good as possible. What about Runkle? Runkle is a wonderful person. Someone just found me through Runkle. That's friend. Thank you very much. How dare you? Well, it's ChatGPT. You use ChatGPT. I might get confused with it. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, we can also keep a day yammering on. Well, there might be some changes implemented in my membership status, because so far, I should use this as a grift. Marissa or Jemima, can you make a text where you said membership rates are changing today? If you wanted to the old low $2 and $4 rates, you better become a member today, or we're going to find a new level, because Daddy need to get paid, and he saw what the grift is. But don't tell anyone we're grifting it hard. They won't get anything other than they already got, what is nothing. Just put it in the chat so I can link it at top, and we can grift some memberships. Sorry, just had to talk to my mods. But am I being phased out? Jim Cox, maybe. We will have a discussion later. But thank you for 18 months. What? Who? Something I missed. Who or what is a towel? A towel is Grande, our favorite town idiot. Anyone else making an all-day sauce? I'm having leftover pizza. I wish. Yeah, I need. We'll get to that. But I promised you 304. I'm gonna send you straight to the top 304.
Okay, so while we're waiting for my video on
Shit, I don't
Substack
have my
to
headset in.
upload, it's taking a little longer than this is my first time ever using that app. I could not. I'm not going to be able to do the videos on X because they're just way too long. But while we are waiting for that to upload, I guess I can give you a little teaser or a little additional.
And Granty, I'm sorry when she said I can give you a little teaser. It's not that kind of teaser. I feel sorry. I know you were hoping for a little teaser, but that's not what it's gonna be. And what the hell is she standing inside her air condition taping this? Thank you so much, Gattaca, for gifting a membership to Natalie Piani. We're gonna go with Piani. Natalie Piani. Not Natalie the German, but Natalie Piani. Can we split the money, honey? I have a prorate discussion going with Krusty Panties right now, so it might. I'll have to see how much she leaves me before I'll make new deals about splitting money. But thank you so much. Love to love. I love to love you. Na, 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 na. She looks less intoxicated this time. Wait for it. We only saw the first 26 seconds. Oh, welcome as a muffin top. Mm-mm-mm. We sprung for a hotel room this time. We doubled our budget on this video. She put her makeup on. She did that thing I don't understand what is, but where she put in the Jamie would call it, and the side of her eyes. Is it called charcoal? I don't know, but she has these very dark eyelashes. Then she has the white I'm a daytime stripper. I don't know the things I put on, and then she has the coal in the side. So, yeah, no, not the eyeliner. The where it's in the side, but it's thick. It's not the one where they draw it up, but in here, I don't know what it's called. Come fuck me eyes. It's kind of like some come fuck me eyes. Yes. Bird shits. I'm not sure that's the technical term. Jamie is probably screaming at me somewhere, but I can pull it up. This part, where instead of having a black eye, you do it intentionally. Smoky eye. Is it called smoky eye? I don't know. I don't wear makeup. Yeah, that's the look she gave you the last time you said, "Can I be the next one?"
Not a teaser, a little additional information on the topic of tonight's video. And as I explained in my video, I am going to have to reveal stuff in segments because there's just so much stuff that I have to put out there. There's so many things I know, so much truth I have to reveal that like I can't possibly do it all in one sitting. So, and it's in no particular order, except I am saving the biggest bombshells for last, and it's not anything to do with you guys.
I might have had an insight because me and Grandy is talking a lot. I'm not saying that he has disclosed that it is the engagement party that will be the last. Rumor has it that Wendy has officiated an engagement between these two parties, and that will be the last video. But Grandy, don't We're not disclosing anything, but you need to watch the last one. I saw some out clips, and I'm just saying, seeing a grown man cry like that, it touches you like your uncle used to touch you. No, I mean, it touches your heart in a different way.
It's for reasons that I cannot get into, but I'll be telling everything at some point. So while we're waiting for this to upload, the topic of tonight's video is the Natalie celebration party at Jen's sister's house and what Kate did to Colin Albert. So I wanted to add, hold on, my battery is dying.
Back the truck up. What truck? What's that in the corner? I've never can anyone see what that is? It looks like some apparatus. But why is she in a hotel room recording this? And why did she change her lighting? I can look very different when my lighting isn't fixed as well. But I'm not saying my girl Lindsey watches my videos. I'm just saying my girl Lindsey watches my videos, and when we made fun of her for her looks, I think she thought, I better hoe it up a bit. Because, yeah. And she's still slurring her words a lot. No, her kids is not calling out for toilet paper this time. Dios míos, a mess. Please pass the pepper. A hot mess. She put a lot of effort into to be this exotic. And there's a reason why. Because she's taping a long video and it's about to upload. She couldn't upload it to TwitTwat because of the length, which is fine. If you're not paying for the TwitTwat, you can only, I believe, 2-3 minute videos you can upload. And this is not what she's doing. But the place she's uploading it to is Substack, the very well-known video provider, Substack. Just keep that in mind till later. This is the town bicycle, Lindsey Gitani. Island, you've been here enough. You know she's my favorite girl. Who's watching her 4 kids? That's why you have 4 kids. The oldest one can look after the rest of them. That's a Toonie box for kids. I don't know what a Toonie box is. No, it's not a tissue. Oh, it's your CPAP. It just looks weird.
I wanted to add in something that I forgot in the video. In addition to this information that's in the story, in addition to what you already know about the fake information that Kate put out there to Turtle Boy about Colin being a drug dealer, which we now know was never true. So there's now 2 documented instances of Kate making up information to try and harm Colin Albert. Third piece of information. Over the summer, there was a post, I guess, put out by Kate claiming that, I don't know exactly.
Well, Island, it's because you have standards. The town bicycle, as Conor McGannis put in there, town bicycles are really fun to ride until your friends find out and the STD kicks in. When you know you're going light, wouldn't you make sure your battery was fully charged? Also, she could be on medication that makes her speed slow. I really caught her in a deer in the headlights look. I think it's because she's been using her phone to record a very long video that will be up on Substack. And then she didn't because I'll show you. She was out promoting it, and then it didn't upload, and because she's an amateur, and then she made this video telling you why the other video didn't upload. So hey, it's amateur hour, but she's getting there. At least this time she combed her hair. She wouldn't be the only woman complaining about length. No, I've heard everything over an inch hurts most ladies. So that's I don't know if it's true. As a virgin, I don't know, but Zach have told me multiple times that I shouldn't believe that 666 myth. All the women he has been with said, no, it's fine, more than an inch, and it'll just hurt us. She gotta be taking lorazepam. Anything that ends with Pam is normally slowing medicine, because I get that one as muscle relaxers. They're good.
Where down the keep it was, but that Turtle Boy and his girlfriend Meredith were following Colin Albert and his family. So I hadn't spoken to Kate for a long time.
I didn't get that part. Did she claim that Turtle Boy and Meredith was following? They were on vacation.
The keep it was, but that over the summer there was a post, I guess, put out by Kate claiming that, I don't know exactly where down the keep it was, but that Turtle Boy and
Kate lied about them following. Thank you. Sorry. I was sorry.
His girlfriend Meredith were following Colin Albert and his family. So I hadn't spoken to Kate for a long time after because I told Grant that Jennifer McCabe paid for her haircut, went nuclear in case we had a Discord. I hadn't talked to her for a long time. So
you had that information, Grant, and you didn't spill the beans.
I finally had spoken to her again for like one of the first times. I think it was because she actually messaged me about some drama between Meredith and Turtle Boy, which I really didn't care about. But she told me the story about, well, I had seen a post about this thing on the beach down the Cape, alleging that Turtle Boy and Meredith were following Colin. And somehow a conversation with Kate and I struck. I don't know if she called me, I called her. I really don't remember how it began, but I said, what the hell is going on with this? Like, I mean, is there any truth to this? Like, what's going on? And she literally laughs, tells me that the whole thing was made up, that she decided to just put this out there. There was no truth to it. But then she proceeds to try and blame Colin. She says that Colin is on drugs now. Colin is completely out of his mind on drugs. He's hallucinating. He's paranoid. He's making things up in his head that aren't really there. And that he is the one that made up this story about Turtle Boy following him. Now, let me be very clear. I'm not trying to smear Colin. As you'll see in the video, I have met Colin. I have only had one interaction with him ever in my life. I had nothing but pleasantries, nothing but good things to say about him based on that one interaction. I mean, I am saying this because not to perpetuate any rumors by Kate, but to call her out on her bullshit and let the Alberts know that this is the woman you're aligning with. She is purposely going out there and talking badly about your son, lying. I'm assuming lying about him, but even if it wasn't a lie, putting out personal information that should never be put out there to somebody who she hadn't spoken to in months, who she had gone after and personally attacked on social media, hoping that I would go and put out that
as we all know, he's mentioned in the Karen Reed transcript. It's colon Albert. Yes, Kate allegedly started. Well, I have to say allegedly. It's not proven in the court of law, but multiple people has confirmed that Kate was the one who started a rumor that Paul O'Keefe had beef with colon because he dealt drugs. A lot of people jumped on it. Trust but verify. And believed that was why Paul O'Keefe was killed. It was a rumor started by Kate just to prove that Aiden didn't go into his sources. There's also the rumor that the D&E pizza is a front for drug smuggling, drug dealing, something. I don't know if Kate is behind that. And apparently she's now telling at least the Town Bicycle, where I would caution you to put all your trust in her stories, but telling the Town Bicycle that Colin is so messed up on drugs that he makes up all of these scenarios. So as there's trouble in paradise. Hey Harry, good to see you. Kate has already put up a filthy retort on her Twitter for my lovely latest video. I didn't even see that one. I was looking just before the show. And someone was asking Zach what 666 was. This is apparently what every American wants. Every American woman wants: a 6-foot man, a 6-figure income, and a 6-inch mushroom. And if that's what you want, ladies, I'm just saying the average height in Denmark is around 6 feet. The average length is on average an inch longer than Americans. And because our money is only worth 1/5 of dollars, our income on paper looks higher. It's just a transfer rate. So I'm just saying. Hey, Miami Spice. Who is Emilia? Who's talking about Emilia? Someone talking Panella and misspells it. Oh, Lindsey is here. I'm making a gallon of Bloody Marys right now and will be uploading video number 3, which will be my makeup tutorial. Love you, turtlers. Well, I will be watching as well because evil people have said that I might have had some troubles putting on makeup correctly. I call them haters. They don't know how hotness is made, but I will be watching number 3 as well as all the rest of the videos.
False information, so those rumors would be spread about their son and that I could get blamed for it. I never believed it for a second. Kate Peter is a pathological liar. Stay tuned. Please go check out the video. It is very long. It's my first one. I know I'm not a good speaker. I'm much better at writing. You don't need to criticize me. And I will get to the much juicier stuff. I promise you.
I can't do that.
I just have to do this in parts because there's a lot. All right.
That's Marissa's job to remind me of that, but Marissa is on vacation. She's been on vacation since December last year. So this was her big video yesterday that everyone should go out and get her. Is that actually Lindsey though? It's a channel that's been active since April 2025. I wouldn't bet money it's Lindsey. People are way too easily convinced all these fake profiles are real people. Strength training at noon. Good thing, Miami. Good thing. I had a massage today. I'm feeling loose like some other people I've been showing today. But you're then saying, but Baker, you're studly man of a man. Why aren't you showing us the long form video? Well, because my girl Lindsey, who is not doing this for the money. She's not doing this for the money, but she did put it on Substack. You all know Substack. When you think about where am I going today to watch a video, YouTube, no. Rumble, no. Kick, I'll kick you. Twitch, I'm not 5 years old and plays Team Fortress. I will, of course, go to the website called Substack. That's the first thing that pops up if you Google upload video. It's very accessible. So yesterday she put out that if you want to see her videos, there are these tiny, tiny, tiny fees that you have to pay to see her video. So I don't know how clear it is on screen. You might be on your phone, so I'm going to read it. The Lindsey Substack monthly subscription cost $40 a month. That's why there will be changes to my memberships today, because if that hoback who has no content can get $40 a month, minimum entry level will probably be around $1,000 on my channel. Post comments and join the community. If you get the annual package, it gets way cheaper because it's $100 a year. For $100 a year, you get subscribers only post and the full archive. Post comments and join the community. 79% cheaper than subscribing monthly. So, hey, if you want to support your girl, throw down $100 to begin with, and she can get it going. Or you can become a funding member where you just put in an amount. If you want to do it free, because remember, she's not doing this for money. So you're thinking, well, she's probably just an idiot who can't figure out to use YouTube. So she went to Substack, which is way more complicated. And it's just a coincidence that it has all these memberships options. But what is the free option giving you? Occasional public posts. So you can't see any of her videos without a minimum entry fee of $40. Harry, what's your pricing? Mine is $2 and $4. Well, that's gonna change. We're doing this wrong. That's why I'm saying make her an honorary grift. I might send her a grifting t-shirt. Does she have a GoFundMe or whatever? I haven't heard about any GoFundMe out there. OnlyFans without the nudity. I don't even think that most people on OnlyFans take these rates. $40 a month. If you want to join, who's the most successful LawTube out there? We agree that's Emily, right? So if you wanted to join Emily D. Baker's YouTube channel, and all of this is public, so I'm not sharing anything I'm not allowed to do, of course. You can get in at Law Nerd for 30 Danish. That's $5. She starts at $5, but you'll get a lot of things. You can get channel supporter. That's like $20. Channel enthusiast, I think that's 15. Don't get me the wrong numbers, but you'll get early access to merch, and you'll get access to members only live chat and members only live streams. And if you want to spring the big bucks, you can do that, but that's mostly just because, hey, I really, really love your content. I wanna support you in a different way. But even Emily D. Baker, who has 852,000 subscribers, has an entry level at $5. $5 is what YouTube recommends you when you set up. Because I'm a bad grifter, I set mine at 2 at 4, just because, yeah, I'm a bad grifter. This lady believes that she's going to produce more content, so much more content, that she can have an entry price that's 8 times higher than Emily D. Baker. Emily has an app too. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm gonna make Jemima gonna make me an app. No, she's not on OnlyFans. I don't think so. You should for 1 month. I should what for 1 month? But because of all that grifting, I have made a new poll to try and figure out what is the new monetary level that I can start. A new membership, you will get special access to nothing. So there's a poll up to see how much my new membership should be, because Daddy needs a new pair of sneakers if you can grift $40 out of you. She has 1 subscriber right now. I bet that 1 subscriber is her signing up. It's not a paid subscription. Jemima has all the time to run her mouth in the Discord about how grumpy I am. Well, guess someone has to learn how to code. Can my app be Angry Birds but with pastry instead of birds? Any suggestions will go to Jemima, who is now lead software developer on Baker Media. I pay her in exposure. I just mentioned her twice. She owes me. The app is free, but there's also a chat function for like $9 or something where she chat with people instead of social media. And again, if you have, because she's a unicorn, she has a massive channel and she has a massive live following. So if you really want to communicate with her, I could see why you would. At $9, that's still a fourth of what Lindsey wants you for potentially 4 or 5 videos. I'll make an offer right here. Lindsey, I know you were in my chat before. If you want to do this for real, as you stated, not to make money. If you want to do this to get the truth out there, I know I've shat on you. I know I don't believe much of your redemption arc, and I think you're a bad person. But I will, free of charge, help you set up a YouTube channel. That YouTube channel, you can release all the content for free. Remember, all of this is not for the money. It's to get the truth out there. So if you really want the truth out there, I will spend the time. I will help you make thumbnails. I'll help you make like the background plaster, whatever, if it's included. I will even teach you how to record stuff in StreamYard software if you need it. Maybe you want to use OBS or somewhere else. I'm not an expert in that. I will teach you all of that for free. So you can have a free YouTube channel that's up and running where you can drop all of these very important bombshell videos. I will do it for free because right now, by going to Substack, that is kind of like Patreon. That's kind of like all these sites that has these built-in payments to the content creator, where you have a pay-to-play entry level. That makes you a grifter. That makes you only want to tell the truth because you want to make money. So my offer is, it'll probably cost me 2 hours to get you up and running. But I will make sure, and if you want me to make channel graphic, I'll do it. It'll be yours. I'll sign over every right, so I can't copyright strike you on anything. If you want me to make an intro song, I'll do it, or I'll teach you how to do it so you can do it in the future. If you really mean that you're just doing it to get the truth out there and you're not looking for a paycheck, please contact me and I will make sure that everything will be absolutely ship shape, dinky danky, how you want to run your YouTube channel. I won't have any codes, I won't have any access, but I will help you because I want to grift off of your grifting. Hey, we're both grifters. But if you want to prove to people this is for free, this is for the truth, contact me and we're going to set up a YouTube channel where you can, without any problems, release all the videos. You will probably, with all the hype and all the drama that is right now, I would think you could be monetized within a week. You can get the 500 subscribers because everyone wants to see your videos. And you can get the 4,000 watch hours because everyone is going to enjoy the drama. Then you'll have the same access to money as I have. You'll have your memberships. Don't set them as low as mine. You'll have super chats. I bet you that could happen within a month. If you have, let's say you have 5 videos planned, by video 3, you probably have the 4,000 view hours that you need, and you can then monetize it. And you will make a very small amount on every video, but you can make money on it. You can't live over YouTube, but you can make money. And you might even figure out a way to keep going when you don't have any more drama to sell. You can talk about how to put on makeup like it's 2005. You can talk about the best places to, I don't know, hook up with guys in backseats, what car model you want. But if you really, really mean this is for free, I will do all the stuff, and I wouldn't do it to get in your pants. I'm 6,000 miles away. I won't be one of those who will come sneaking around and say, I'll fix your problem for a little sniff of the fish taco. I'll do it for my own pure enjoyment because I'm going to grift the shit out of you after. But I'll help you. If you want to do it for the truth, not for the money, I'll help you. I will teach you how to use Canva, teach you how to use Suno, teach you how to use YouTube. I'll recommend if you need recommendations. I should have a new tier, tech support, $10 a month. And if you want to know about YouTube, call me. But I'll do it. I will do it. I mean, Jedi Jess will help you. I'm going to outsource, of course. I want a shirt with a cupcake saying, oh my. I never really say, oh my, do I? But I don't. Do I say oh my a lot? I'll have to. I don't have the video editing or the photo thing to construct photos. I don't have anything I like right now. I don't. Everything I make doesn't come out. Does that offer come with wine and lorazepam? No, this comes with 2 hours of me actually, and I'll be totally honest. I'm gonna grift the shit out of her. I'm gonna get paid on the back end, but I'm 6,000 miles away. I won't be one of those guys who will creep on her and say, "Well, we can meet at D&E Pizza, and you can bring your laptop, and I'll show you how to do it." No, but I wanna because she claims this is not for the money. It's only to get the truth out there. And she then chooses a video release site that is only for the money. She could have put it on OnlyFans and it would have been more well known. Substack is so specific that no one goes to Substack. So, yeah. Yes, the back end. Well, it's my birthday once a year. Oh, don't talk to Zach. Zach has the cooties. No, my liver can't handle Canton. Will there be any video leaks? Who would pay $40 to watch the videos? I would, of course, if I had to do it, I could business expense it, because I'm going to use it for content. Yeah, it could be fair use anyway. I could business expense it, but then I would wait till all 5 videos had dropped. But with the speed she's moving, that those 5 videos will be out by Christmas, and then the drama is away. There's no money in it. I'm not going to pay for $40 that I can't recoup on the back end of it. I have to make $65 to pay those $40 with taxes and YouTube and everything. So I have to get my quality for those money. So I would wait till she dropped all the videos, and then I'll just take them and cut them down, and then, hey, I will make them members only for $2 a pop. I'll probably make my money back again. Boston to Denmark is less than 4,000 miles away. Hey, I'm Marissa. I just came in to say Baker is an idiot. Oh, is it a day ending in Y? Yeah, I'm gonna nag Baker. Well, I'm 4,000 miles away. It's on average an inch longer. It's not 4,000 miles long. I make thumbnails for YouTubers. I will make them for her for free if she makes her content free. Yeah, I'll give her. I'll show her how to make her own. So I don't own on any of the, because if you make it, technically you could put some copyright on it in the future, but I'll show her how to do it. One thing I feel like he neglected to state was that penalties are an abstract concept when one who is to determine to commit a crime is considered committing the crime. What? Who? What? I'm not two times a day. Spire, my email is in contact information on the channel. bakermediadk@gmail, I believe. But why did we all look at that? Because Lindsey yesterday, dropping first video in 5, 4, 3, 2, Julie Carpenter, go to hell with your lies and coming for my kids. 1. Says coming soon, nothing there. Sorry, it's my first video on there. It's loading. Rookie mistake. Lindsey girl, I'm going to tell you this. You make your video, you put it in the system, and then you put it up for members only when you get that, or you'll just keep it private. And then when it clears, sorry, I need to sneeze. You'll set it up, you'll have it, because they need to prove that, or to go through it and see there's no copyright breaches and all of that, and then you release it. And then you promote it on the Twitch sweat that you release it, or you do like me, you have a certain time that you release whenever you release videos, which I do at 7 p.m. Eastern. When I have videos, I'll release it from members to public, because that's kind of like where people like to watch a video while having coffee, is my mentality. I'm a good person to help someone for free who copyright struck you. No, she's not the one who copyright struck me. You have, and a lot of people get this wrong. You have KP, who is crusty. Then you have LG, who is Lindsey or the Town Bicycle. And then you have Twisted, who is Trailer Trash. So even though they are much the same, they are three different persons. Krusty is the vindictive bitch that started all of this. LG is the one who tried to, who's still blaming that Aiden raped her. And Twisted is the bitch who copyright struck me. She's also the fake victim. Yes, that's the correct nomenclature for her as well. But I call her the town bicycle because more guys have taken a ride than on most bicycles. But first video mistake. Then Paulo Ball says, Lindsey, I don't want to make money from it or let someone pay me for my story. Also, Lindsey, subscribe to my Substack for $300 billion a day so I can keep my Temu lip filler coming and buy clothes. Oh, yeah, by the way, her lips disappeared in the video. You women are magical beings because you don't look the same. Grand Theft Football omissions off here. I don't know what that means. What a joke. And Lindsey goes back. Turtle Riders. Sure, we'll pay $100 for a blogger on YouTube to read a comment from us that just says hi while he screams at us, calls us stupid, and says we are not allowed to send anything less than $10 and expect our content to be read. Also, Turtle Riders. Any information that could get our cult leader charges dropped, expose Jen McCabe and Brian Tolley, or show the behind-the-scenes scheming of Kate Peters should be completely free after we ensure that this woman will never be able to get a job for the rest of her life while simultaneously complaining she doesn't work. I'm pretty sure that Aiden don't have a rule that says you can't watch this show without paying him $100. There's a big difference. You can do and be very thankful for this. Holly Mack gifted 5 Broken Baker memberships. And I can say, thank you so much, Holly Mack. You're always very generous. And I can say, congratulations to C Star, Reverend Breezy, TCP. I know that from a movie. Sloth Life, and Lisa Oche. I think that's the name. But you can do like Holly. You can give some memberships. You can sit and chat and be a fool like Zach does, or you can choose maybe to become a member or whatever. But you can still watch all the non-members only. I'm just an idiot. I don't do members only because I would get more to subscribe for memberships if I had more membership only content. I'm just a fool giving it away for free. Ladies, I'm really trying to get it away to just one of you. But the difference is no one is saying you can't have what Aiden is talking about if you don't pay money for it. You can go on his website and see most of his content for free. Read his articles. He will appreciate if you will help him with his journalism. The big difference is, first of all, Aiden has built a big following. He has a following that's willing to say, okay, we'll accept the rules that only $10 and up is being paid. I don't know. I hardly ever watch the show because it's so late. So I don't know how he runs it. I know other people got in a little bit of trouble because if you want to ask my guest a question, you have to pay, was it $10 or $20? Again, I'm a bad grifter. I will read whatever people put up there for no matter how much they pay. If I have guests on, will I read it when the guest is there? Maybe not. But I'll read everything. I'll make a little post-it note for most of it if I'm not too busy. Sometimes you all get crazy and I love you to death for it. But I'll also read free questions because I have that mentality that $10 to one person is the same as $100 to someone else. And if I like your question, I'll read it. Sometimes I'll get a super chat where I'm thinking, okay. So I just don't get that. If people want to join Aiden and pay $10 to have a question read, why should you be mad about that? That's not the question. The question was, you promised us it for free, and now you want $40 to see a video. There's a big difference. He doesn't like to read those long messages. There's a difference. As long as he has put down the rules and you accepted the rules, should I tell him his way is wrong and mine is better? Should he tell me, hey, why don't you do this? Or should we just be the creators we are and say, I like it that way, you like it that way, and that's absolutely fine. The only thing neither of us is doing is saying, we're going to put all of our content behind a paywall so none of you can see it. Because we're smart enough to know if you want to be here in the long run, you need people to come, people to watch. And if you have that, yes, some of them will be willing to pay a little bit more to have exclusive streams. I'm sorry, I've made one. I'm the worst channel to be a member of. Yeah, and it'll take the ads off his website and stuff like that. Yeah. But how will you compare yourself with your very first video to Aiden, who has run this for how many years? It's like making a paper plane and then say, well, why can't I bid on government contracts? This is just as good as the F-35, which apparently isn't a good plane. Oh, and she also had that little nice ending. I don't give a flag either way if you watch or don't watch. Doesn't affect my life at all. Well, for $40, I'm not watching. What about the non-turtle writers who don't pay for anything like that, but would pay maybe $20 for your info? 100 is a lot when we don't even know what you're going to say. It says 100? Jesus Lord. Hold on. I don't know how this works. Give me a second. Sorry. Maybe check it before you put it up, you idiot. Will the videos be free or will you have to pay? I can't even figure the app out currently. Trying to upload one video is taking forever. I tried first here on Twitter and it didn't work, so I downloaded that stupid app, which is just stuck at uploading for the past hour. So she can't even figure out but she didn't close it down. She still wants you to pay her $40 for 1 month. I would never pay money for your content. It's loathsome. Zach, your money isn't good here, and you know that. I've told you many a time, your money ain't good here. So I wouldn't even accept money from you if you tried. If I'm the worst channel to be a member of, why are all of us lovely people still here with you? I think you see it like a special needs program or something, that you're just hanging out to give me self-confidence. She's not that interesting. She's not $40 interesting. Let me just say, if I'm going to pay her $40, there better be a fridge, a car, and some Ring cameras involved in that. If you know, you know. Because her shitty videos isn't for... Imagine if I had, you can't watch this video without paying $40. Ain't gonna happen, you know. This one. Not in it for the money, but pay me $40 a month on Substack. People post entire 2-3 hour episodes. You can't do that. Fucking make a YouTube channel. Or if you want to do fucking content, make an OnlyFans content. Yes, we already know a deal was made a long time ago. How cute of Kate to trying to win over the turtle riders after she pretends she was still trying to put him in jail. After she pretended she was still trying to put him in jail. Oh yeah, that's the conspiracy has that Kate and Aiden is working together to put him in jail for the past several months. Does any one of the turtle riders know who Christine Gagne? We're going with Gagne. That's the woman Kate Peter blamed for wiretapping charges with TB, and the person she blamed when I asked her where her deleted Google Drive went. with the state's evidence. Why would she blame this woman for deleting evidence when this woman's name were never mentioned during the grand jury or a single email or police report? Interesting. Can we can paste yeah. Gagny. It's just because Vern Gagne is spelled kind of the same way, an old wrestler. So that's why I went with Gagne. But that was Grifting 101 with the farm implements. So of course I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep as long as I find it fun to talk about her, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Well, Jemima will, because she's always writing when I'm sleeping. No, that's not true. She actually was up at 9 a.m. No, 3 a.m. this morning putting something on the Twitter. I think it's fun. I know I always say I'm not into the drama, but I find this drama is fun because it's the other side's drama. The rest of the drama, I don't care for it. So people don't send me DMs about it. As I said yesterday, titlets or no DMs. No, don't do it. Hey, Glorlin McLaughlin. Yeah, Kate is a pathological liar. Why would Kate say it if it wasn't true? It's the cognitive dissonance in her head. She's constantly lying. She's what we in the industry calls a lol cow, ready for milking. She is, well, all of them. I wish I could get them on a stream together. I think I would pay $40 to see her and Kate on a stream. They must be there for 2 hours and they must debate for those 2 hours. I would pay $40 for that. I think. No, I'll pay $10 for that because that would be highly entertaining. Seeing two very low IQ people fighting. Oh, thank you. I didn't know. I hadn't. Oh. So, you can't keep a good hoe down. Thank you for 3 months, McLaurin. So, okay. Let me see where this starts. Yes. The good old Crustmeister herself is now talking about Lindsey. Hey, Emily. So this show is going to be a little bit longer than suspected. This is almost as fresh a cup of tea as you can get. This tea is, Jesus, it's long. It's from 3:11 p.m., so it's less than an hour old tea. It's still temperate tea. So should we do it? Special KML. Boobies. Gracias. They look firm. And Delulu wanted on to the membership trip for Emily got a membership. KLM got a membership. Tanya got a membership. Discworld 8 Edgewitch got a membership. And Snacky. Congratulations before the massive hikes in membership prices that will be coming in. Oh, what did my my new membership price will be? Thank you, Delulu. My new membership price will be 52% DM titlets. Well, I'm I'll go by that one. Yes, let's do T. I'm just gonna, maybe someone has been watching somewhere else and didn't know we were live, so I'm just gonna re-upload my link on the Twit and saying LG the Grifter now with crusty T. Just so maybe someone else wants to join us. Trouble in Paradise. And I'm hoping I can see all of it. Jemima, if you have read some of it, let me know if I'm missing something good. Hey, Kirks. I need more coffee. Well, you're getting tea now, Camper for Life, because my favorite hole is a mass hole. I should probably put this up here. My favorite hole is a mass hole, so let's look at this one. I really didn't want to do this, but Lindsey Gitani continues to lie in a clear attempt to not only garner attention, but now grift for money. No one did anything to Lindsey but tried to help her. Based on the stories she was telling us at the time, she originally reached out to me and others looking for Tully's personal cell phone number, which no one had. She told us that she had information regarding Aiden Carney's relationship with Karen Reed, that he was threatening her and her children, and that she was pregnant with his child, and he was blackmailing her into getting a mismotion. She had text and videos and other proof that made it all seem very legitimate. Her information about Karen and Aiden rang very true and was consistent with other things I had learned through other independent sources, which means voices in my head, they talk to me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me. That's a reference 4 people in chat get. It's Randy Orton's intro song. I can't send you titlet pictures, but you can have mine. He's more than happy to give you the Danish pervert. The Danish swing. No, the Danish roundabout. Thank you, Brandon. Please don't send any titlets of him. Sources. So I encouraged her to talk. She was understandably nervous, so I worked out a scenario where I believe she would just run her story by Mello, no pressure. So I worked out a scenario where I believe she could just run her story by Mello. Then you are retardé. If someone comes to the DA and says, I have information that 2 of your highest profile cases is interconnected and they are colluding. They don't want you as a witness. They just want to have a little tickety talk with you. You can't be that dumb, can you? She must be that dumb. Sadly. No pressure, and decided what to do from there. From there, she agreed to a police interview, which resulted in an unexpected subpoena. Throughout this time, Lindsey was insisting to me and others that she was done with Aiden, was afraid of him, wanted nothing to do with him, and that he was essentially manipulating and blackmailing her into continue to talk with him. When Aiden later began hitting back and showing text, I was a little shocked to see how hard she had still been pushing him while telling us the opposite. Ho be a ho. But I chalked it up to a dysfunctional relationship, something I sure as hell can't judge. The night that she had Aiden in her home and he was charged, she told no one. The night she was on the phone with Tully and Kate and Mello, isn't that what it says? We were all under the assumption that she was done seeing him. I got a 3 a.m. text that only said Kate and then learned of it in the morning. She had no Christmas dinner for her children, or so she told us anyway. So a few of us cashed app her to get Chinese food at least. I have no reason. I don't think you have money on Cash App. I had no reason to believe she was lying about this, but this new Substack grift makes me wonder a bit. When she needed lawyers, subsequently, we raised money for her. I donated. My friends donated thousands of dollars. I even covered the $500 fee. You don't have $500. She picked her own lawyer, proceeded to call him multiple times hysterically, sometimes late at night. He represented her and then disappeared. She, of course, chalked it up to some type of conspiracy. But I suspect the money just wasn't worth the headache of Lindsey and Grant Smith Ellis ranting at him after 9 p.m. The only time I contacted that attorney was at her behest to send an email with some evidence she had asked me to gather. There was no conversation. The only other attorney of hers I have ever contacted was a housing attorney when she was being evicted for chasing down a neighbor and threatening her, as well as repeated domestic disturbances, requiring a police response leading up to that incident. I wrote an affidavit in support of Lindsey, again at her request, to try and at least buy her some time, as the property owners originally wanted her out in 30 days, which is pretty unreasonable for a single mother with several young children, who was at least paying her rent on time. I have never contacted any other attorney she retained, just help her raise money for them twice. Then, the pregnancy story started falling apart. I thought it was odd how she didn't want the popo to know she was pregnant, but figured it was private and embarrassing. Then again, Aiden hit back with proof that she used old photos, old ultrasounds. She didn't deny it, but had an excuse. She used old photos to get him off her back because she was conflicted and scared. She never could produce anything current, and I stopped asking quickly. She ultimately landed on not being able to produce medical records because she didn't go to the clinic. She just took some old abortion pills she had lying around. Clearly lied. I have known this, but didn't care honestly. So you kept a lie going to hurt Aiden just to butter your own biscuit. You, madame, is what is affectionately in France known as a shithead. Thank you, Hellfish Havens, for pairs. 2 of them. Nobody's going to fall for that nonsense. No, it's well, sadly, some people will think that Kate is right. And we know about this Miss Mortian not being right. Didn't Kate say she saw a text that Aiden said he was going to hurt himself? She's such a liar. She's been out there talking a lot about that, but she's going to continue. Lindsey always have an emergency of some sort, just constant exhausting chaos, screaming, melting down at us all, crying for hours, calls at midnight to come to her house and help her out. Every time we help her with one thing, there would be a moment of calm. She seemed more normal. And then it was just another thing. People did start leaving the group because she would dominate it and just be way too much. The entire time, Grant would be posting insane conspiracy theories. She was telling all of us that he was threatening her. She was asking him to stop, etc. I have now figured out that too was a lie. I don't know why I trusted her for so long, except I did really think we were friends. And as a dysfunctional person myself, felt she was just going through it and would regulate eventually. Clearly, that didn't happen. Old Smashmortian pills hanging around. Life is life. Live the life that I have, and you drop the judgment on some crazy shit real quick. Plus, why the F would I care if Aiden Carney got himself into a situation like that? We de facto assume his girlfriend had some baggage issues, or they wouldn't be subjecting themselves to someone like that. But yeah, crazy, I suppose. Then Mike comes in. I have known this, but didn't care honestly, because KB has no issues with lying about Aiden. Yes. So, is there more? All the free can read Turtle Boy women are degenerate crot. That's you, ladies. The ones who have smacks with Turtle Boy are perverted psychos, just like him. Especially her. She has always been an obvious putrid lying bunny boiler as much as Killer Karen Reed is. Tried to warn ya and others. The 3 of them belong together. He seems nice. This channel that has been here for so long that he has been a member for less than a year, but he has really, really tried. Let's see what they talk about. Oh, Braden Carney, an absolute idiot. Following on from the Nikki haircuts, Karen put this out. Oh, something about the White House, Massachusetts, birthplace of the dumbest cult in the America. Free Karen Reed goes full mask off in their protection of and deification of psychopath murderers and mental cases. So this, just again, I have no proof of that, and I'm not like the rest who's getting a lot of things out of watching who is behind door number one with all of these fake profiles out there. But just as there's a lot of fake channels on the Free Karen Read side, the other side, I don't know how many they each have, so they can sit and boost each other's content. But oh my fucking god, they have not a life. I really didn't want to do this, but Lindsey can tiny continue. No, what? It's the same I just had. Oh, there's a response that doesn't show up. I hate airing this to give Aiden Carney even a shred of credibility, but this woman is now making the full-on lies and accusing me of being engaged in an agreement with my well-known internet nemesis, apparently for her own financial gain. Friends, Romans, countrymen. The cray-cray will just cray on. I'm trying to see, because apparently there should have been something from Big Red. Andy Dufresne is in there. An idiot. For her financial gain, bitch, you wild, get a grip. She's trying to get $40 out of it. God damn it. $40 is $40. Just trying to see if I could find the Big Red. No, my timeline is filled with our side drama. I don't want to put that up there. Krusty is mad she didn't start a Substack first. She is. But I can never be as good a grifter as all of these ratchet hoes out there. So I'll keep the membership fees at 2 and 4, and you'll get exactly the same no content out of it. What the hell is this? This is a little out of why can't I open this? Oh, it's because it downloaded in some stupid way. I need to open this. No, I don't. Open image, a new tab, and it shouldn't do that. That's annoying. Well, I can do this. No, that's not what I want to do. Something about continuing to lie. These people are now claiming that I'm lying about the fees from a behind the blog. I don't know which fees. There are fees and I paid them. I don't know which fees and what she paid. The lawyer was needed more quickly than the funds would process and release. Oh, the $500 he covered. So my friend floated it and I gave him the funds from the I guess from the fundraiser. And she then shares a link to Grok's rundown on how there's processing fees on a Give Send Go, apparently to counteract that people believe she didn't have 500. And no one ever defended Tully, just told Lindsey the facts when she wound herself into paranoid frenzy. Fact, Tully warned her that he might get the full extraction. Mike Gaffney even suggested getting a warrant, but this seemed unnecessary because Ken Mello promised What the hell is all this about? It's all over the place. Sorry, it's because it's coming in. Because Ken Mello promised a reverse tank team, then Mello got sick, and the prosecution obviously developed some logistic issue. Discovery was provided in a dump. We know this because Aiden told everyone about it, and the full extraction was given over to him. We know this was a mistake because Aiden posted emails from Mello identifying it as a mistake, acknowledging the promise he made to Lindsey, and asking for the extraction back under the rules of professional conduct. Aiden's lawyer refused like a petulant child. That's not a conspiracy. That's a deadly ill prosecutor who bungled discovery, so deadly ill that he was back in court last week. Discovery obligations and made a terrible mistake amplified by the nefarious individuals the extraction was released to. In normal cases, witnesses' personal information is not blasted all over the internet. Defense attorneys usually don't engage in or encourage their clients to engage in that sort of behavior. Neither did they in this case, you lying fat sack of shit. How was Gaffney involved? He's part of this officially or as your advisor? He was an advisor for Lindsey. As a matter of fact, everyone absolutely tried to help her. So Gaffney is now also a part of Aiden's case. Gattani was never a victim of anything. She was and still is a free Karen Reed perpetrator of abuse against all killer Karen's victims, including law enforcement. An abuser of and a waste of all public resources from her welfare to her law enforcement. Degenerate single mama skank bunny boiler. I don't know who Mr. Shankly is, but he seems to have a slight anger problem and a dislike for the good old Linz girl. Lindsey is saying, I'm going after her kids because I ran into her kid's father in court while I was there for a scheduled court date. He walked by me 2-3 times and I thought it was weird, particularly because Lindsey would always talk about whatever horrible, abusive, shady shit he was reportedly doing to her. So I called him over to let him know I saw him and see what the hell he was doing. I actually had a friend with me this time. You don't have friends. He quickly steered the conversation from normal, hi, how are you? What are you here for? To telling me about how he could have destroyed her in an RO hearing. I put him in check by saying, well, you don't want to do that. She's the mother of your kids, and told him to just move forward. She called me later that day and I told her about it and who was with me. She called him insisting that I had planned to meet up with her ex and that we had exchanged numbers. That is untrue. I don't have his number and he doesn't have mine. My friend told her this and backed up my recounting of this short, weird conversation. She then told him we must have talked outside before court. And when he informed her that he got there before me, watched me pull in and walked in with me, she accused him of not believing her and hung up on him angrily. It's not that he didn't believe her, it's that he was there. The friend of mine has also supported Lindsey and was pretty shocked and hurt. But we all collectively surmised that Lindsey is too much drama. Well, talk behind everyone's back and has some issues she needs to address with herself. What she's doing now isn't it. I had a lot of sympathy for her, really liked her, and could relate to her when she wasn't going psycho, and really believed in her talent and intelligence. I was fooled, whatever. I have no idea why she's going after Jen McCabe, who has done nothing to her except show kindness to Lindsey and her kids. Everyone who met Lindsey liked her pretty much. It's kind of shocking to learn how she really felt about us, although I suppose a lot of us had some suspicion at some point. But believe her when she put it all on Grant Smith Ellis, and now I'm going to drop it. Andy Dufresne, who is an absolute idiot. Oh my God, I spoke with the person with you that day about this yesterday. She's lying, completely lying. I know the entire story. I'm glad you have a witness to this situation. Kate, who can thousand corroborate every detail. We get it. You're both horrible mothers and colossal pieces of shit. You're a fucking basket case. Go get help, you parasite. And Lindsey is now talking about Someone is telling her, go to Spaces and do it. Just you speak, don't let others speak. I think it says I have to have a certain number of impressions and verified followers before I can do Spaces. I'm open to ideas if anyone can figure it out. Linz girl, the Linzmeister, I will help you set up a thumbnail. I will help you set up a YouTube. I'll help you get the software that you need for free. I won't pay anything because I'm gonna take my payment out in shitting on you afterwards. I can't hard this because it's a screeny. It's not me doing it. But again, if you want to prove that you're doing this because you want to fix the problems you have made and gotten people into, if you want to tell the truth, Lindsey, let me end the show with this. If you need to learn how to set up YouTube, I'm safe. I'm 3,000 miles away. I can't touch you. I won't try to bet you. I won't ask for nudes. So I'm not going to be like every guy who have helped you with anything from your taxpayers to your gutters since high school. But I will help you set up a YouTube channel. I will teach you as best as I can to use, if you need music, how to use Suno. If you need thumbnails, how to use Canva. And I'm not going to try and make you pay for any of it. It'll all be yours. I'm going to take my pound of flesh out of your hide when you're done, because I'm going to shit talk all of your videos. And remember, like your girl Twisted learned, true copyright strikes are not what she did. There is a thing called fair use, and I will fair use all your videos. So for me, it's a business proposition to help you out. And it's also a personal enjoyment to see all of the farming equipment in Canton hacking at each other. But if you really want to do it for the truth, DM me, whatever, you reach out to me, to me on the Twitch thread, on an email, whatever you're safe with. I'll help you set it up. I'm going to shit all over you after. Not in that way, Brandon. But I think for the truth, because Kate has access to YouTube, you should have a free option so people can see your truth as well. Baker wants her hide. No, I'm going to take a pound out of her hide, and I'm going to make all of you see it. I'm very late because I was watching Nurse Kim. I'm starting from the beginning. Well, you're here now, Gail. Thank you so much. Yeah, but she said it was supposed to be dismissed on her last court date. I don't know what. What did you have for breakfast? I'm eating a Greek taco. They spell it gyro. Ain't that weird? I, as always, had oatmeal because oatmeal gives you a good, basic, long, slow-burning, high-carb base to start your day. A gyro is probably what we would call a kebab, but different strokes for different folks, and I like a nice stroke. Stop it, Baker. You're just sitting here saying you're safe for women. Thank you so much to Jen and Toxic for becoming a member. She might get two people to purchase. I don't think anyone would go and purchase it with a price stamp of $40. No one is. One person is buying it, screenshotting the shit out of it, and sharing it, and claiming that no, I didn't buy it. I found it online. because copyright strikes could be a little different on stuff like that. Oatmeal slugs your system. No, it gives you a good base to start the day. Really good for you, and it'll give your tummy some fibers to get working with your coffee. So yeah. But if you know the town bicycle, tell her if she really wants it for the culture, I will help her for free. It's Sunday. My team is playing football really soon, so I'm going to go watch them lose another match. All of you Yanks are probably going to see some guys being very, very confused why they are playing football while using their hands. Enjoy that. And sadly, no new membership tiers. Well, there will be, but that's the Titlet only DM tier. They won't get anything on this channel. The rest of you, this looks like a full-blown ratchet hoedown, and I'm going to cover it. Then other people can cover the Karen Reed, free Karen Reed drama. I ain't into that much, but enjoy your Sunday. Remember, a week is about to end, but a new one is about to start, and something will happen.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there